This is Tanks Vlog for August 22nd, 2017, wrapping up the day in sports. Big blockbuster in the NBA tonight as Kyrie Irving is on his way to Boston. In return, the Cavaliers get Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, Ante Zizic, and the Nets unprotected draft pick, which will likely be a top 3 pick because the Nets are going to be one of the worst teams in the NBA once again next season. I do not like this trade at all for the Celtics. Kyrie Irving is a fine player. You put him with LeBron James. He's an all-star. But overall, he can't carry a team. And I think the Celtics are going to be deeply disappointed with Kyrie Irving's play in Boston. He doesn't play a lick of defense. I think the Celtics did not help themselves here. I don't think this trade will work out at all for Boston. The Cavaliers, meanwhile, get a player with a lot of heart who doesn't do what Kyrie Irving does, but I think he might mesh well with LeBron, at least for one season before LeBron James goes off and brings his talents to LA, because that's what this whole thing's all about. LeBron James is going to the Lakers at the end of the season. There's no doubt about it. He's telegraphed it. The scumbag Lakers always get their man. The NBA wants the scumbag Lakers to be good, and the scumbag Lakers will never struggle for very long. So enjoy at least one last season of the Lakers perhaps not being a playoff team before next year we have to deal with that crap again. Did I mention I hate the Lakers? Meanwhile, Boston and Cleveland got together in baseball today, and it was all Red Sox, as Doug Fister slammed the Tribe. Complete game shutout. Not complete game shutout, complete game one-hitter. He did allow a run, as the Sox bounced back from Monday night's loss to win 9-1. As for the Mets, I did something today interesting. You'll find out more about it later in the week. But I took my sleep shift. I woke up from the sleep shift, and the Mets were down 7-1. I then took the channel, watched a little bit of the Yankee game. Then I watched Hard Knocks, and pretty much maybe watched a couple of pitches of the Met game. It has become official. They're unwatchable. Unwatchable. That's what the Mets are. Unwatchable in every way. Each night they're looking more pitiful. That's why it's so regrettable. The Mets are unwatchable now. Speaking of Hard Knocks, I don't think they've ever had a more boring team than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They got a lot of talent, they got a lot of good players, and I think that they could really make a good run at the Super Bowl this year. But I don't think their Hard Knocks has been terribly interesting. The guy Joe Dirt's been interesting. Mo Fleming, you got to feel bad for him today. That he got hurt and now his career is in jeopardy. He was trying to make the team. He wasn't guaranteed to make the team. So that's a name to watch out for. And he showed a lot of grit and heart playing in that game after getting hurt. So hopefully that guy gets another chance sometime. But other than that, it's been dull. I mean, the best year was probably when Rex Ryan and the Jets were on there. Why can't we have the Patriots on there? I know the Patriots don't like allowing people in their locker room videotaping them. But I could just picture those first meetings. Bill Belichick steps to the room and the Patriots standing at attention. Mercy does not go with the Patriots. Yes, Sensei! Fear does not go with the Patriots. Yes, Sensei! Somehow I think John Kreese was modeled after Bill Belichick. You can't convince me anything different than that. I mean, the Patriots truly are Cobra Kai. More and more every year it becomes apparent that they are Cobra Kai. Cubs are starting to get things rolling. They're now 10 games above 500. I think that's the first time all year they've been 10 games above 500. Of course, they're taking advantage of the lousy Reds. They won a slugfest 13-9. The Yankees, they got a nice win today in Detroit. Looking to bounce back after series in Boston this week. And that's pretty much all that went in on baseball. We truly are the dog days now. And in a couple of weeks, we'll start seeing how the races are going to shape up once September begins. Today's 3 stars are Doug Fister with his complete game, Young Nervous Solarte, who had 6 RBI in a win over the St. Louis Cardinals for the San Diego Padres, and Gary Sanchez, who had a pair of home runs leading the Yankees over the Tigers. Today's birthday shout-out goes to, oh, wouldn't you know it, a Laker. Kobe Bryant's 39. And we take a look back at 1982, when after 21 seasons of throwing spitballs and never getting caught, Gaylord Perry finally gets nabbed by the umpires, ejected with the Seattle Mariners, gets a 10-game suspension eventually. And so we have the full story of Gaylord Perry at Barstool Sports and at sportsencyclopedia.com, where today we've got the Pittsburgh Steelers update. Gotta check out the Steelers update. If you like the summary of the 2016 season, update the team picture page. So check out the Steelers history at sportsencyclopedia.com, where sports history lives. Good day.